Haribol. Badhe vitanute bhaktin murkhamavartay srutin yat kripa tvamham bande madana gopalakan prabhu. Today I've got so many messages from Facebook in my page, and thanks to everyone who sent me a message, who sent their love to me. So I'm praying to Nitachat to keep showering his costless blessings to everyone. During these days here, I'll try to go to live every day, maybe 1 hour every day. And for the desire of the devotees, they like to hear Prema Bhakti Candrika. So every day I'll try to go live 1 hour, maybe 8 to 9 or 8:30 to 9:30, like 1 hour. From the beginning, we will listen about Prema Bhakti Candrika. Narottam Das Thakur, he advised, he described the perspective of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to us, all Kali people. And he wanted to know us the proper path of bhakti. And that's why he never mentioned his own quote or own point. He always used our previous Acharya's slokas, like six Goswamis and others from different scriptures. So Narottam Das Thakur, in this Grantha, Prema Bhakti Candrika, he described, it's like a synopsis of all scriptures, the essence of all scriptures. After Srimad Bhagavata, it was also the essence of all scriptures. And in our language, that means in Bengali language, in a very easy way, he describes us the proper path of bhakti and the highest way to attain the stage of Sri Krishna Bhakti. And he followed the path of our previous Acharya, 6 Goswamis. So that's why this Grantha, Prema Bhakti Candrika, Sri Prema Bhakti Candrika, is very important for us, for everyone who is following the path of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for them, and all the persons who are following the other path, for them also. Because in this book, in this Grantha, Narottam Das Thakur, he tried to show us the path, a bridge from this material life to our spiritual life. That's why always he showed the path, way, process, how one can clear his mind, how one can focus his mind, how one can clarify their doubts about their spiritual life, and which is the best. Always he tried to show us this. So that's why this Grantha, Prema Bhakti Candrika, you consider the most important Grantha for everyone, for all Kali people, because the first step of our spiritual life to be a human, Before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no one think about this point. Before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you see, if you check, if you read the scriptures, then you will find that in all scriptures say that first you have to clear your mind, you have to make pure your heart, your conscience, then you can start your bhajan. But how? Which is the process? No one showed this. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, at the beginning, he tried to keep us this consciousness. First, you have to get this ability. You have to get this nature. You have to get this mood. That means, first, you have to be a human. Then you can do your bhajan. Otherwise not. Because only human can perform their sadhana. Only human can frame their life in a spiritual way, devotional way. So that's why Narottam Das Thakur, he showed us the path of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is like a bridge from this material life to spiritual life. He took us from here. That's why all the sadhana in Bhakti Path started in grassroots. Exactly from where we are now. With these bad qualities, then we have to start. With these bad qualities, we have to start our bhajan path, our bhakti path. If we'll follow, then by our practices, it will clear everything. So now we'll listen what Narottam Das Thakur, he said the path, how he describes how one can make their spiritual life, because without spiritual life, human life will not start. Our human life will start with our spiritual life. That's why he started how one can make their human life, spiritual life. And he started from Guru Vandana. Ajnana-timirandhasya jnananjana-shalakaya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Will open our eyes. He mentioned very nicely this Guru Pranam mantra. In scripture, there is so many Guru Pranam mantra is there. But he mentioned this sloka, this mantra. Why? Because we are starting our bhajan, we are starting our sadhana. So how? If we have no eyes, we cannot see anything, isn't it? But by this material eyes, we cannot say anything good. By this material eyes, we can see all these material things. But for our spiritual life, we need to see beyond of this material world. We have to see this. By this eyes we cannot. So that's why we need this special eye, Jnana Chakshu. Jnana Chakshu. Everyone has this eyes, Jnana Chakshu, but it is closed. It is closed. Sri Gurudev, he will open these eyes. It is closed by so many things. The darkness of ignorance, bad consciousness. We have so many things totally against our spiritual life. So Gurudev will clear by his blessings, he will clear everything. And by the stick of jnana, he will open these eyes and he will put some kajal, this black they are putting in the eyes. So by these sticks of jnana, Gurudev will open this jnana chakshu. Then we can see everything. Otherwise not. Only we can see some things here, what is happening in front of us. And by this consciousness now, we love to see these all material things. We love to spend our time with the television. We love to spend our time to watch the movies. We love to spend our time with these mobile phones. We love to spend our time to see the games. So, by this consciousness, we cannot say anything. So, Sri Gurudev, by his blessings, he will clear everything. That's why Narottam Das Thakur, he started without his blessings, without the effort of Sri Gurudev, no one can start his sadhana. That's why Narottam Das Thakur started with Guru Bandana. Sri Guru Charano Padmo Kevalo Bhakati Sadmo Bandha Mai Shabodhanoti Jahar Prasade Bhai E Bhavo Toliya Jai Krishna Prapti Bhai Jaha Hote. At the beginning, Narottam Das Thakur has said this, that only by his blessings you can attain this stage of Krishna Bhakti. Only by his blessings. No one can send you this Krishna Bhakti. Why? That is the point. Why? Why no one can except Guru? Because the lotus feet of Sri Guru is the house of home of Kevala Bhakti, that means pure Bhakti. The lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. If you want to get something, you have to go some place where you can get it, isn't it? If you want to get some butter or cheese, so you'll go such shop where you can get this butter or cheese. So that's why we need for our bhajan this pure bhakti, Kevala Bhakti. That's why we have to go to Guru. We have to go to Krishna devotee, not the other gurus. There are so many gurus is there. Before we take shelter on the lotus feet of Guru, Sri Gurudev, you have to clarify this. If he is Krishna devotee or not. Because in Narada Pancharatra, very nicely said there, that Bhakti Krishnan Kripankeru Harjaragnimuddhavantam Vetyaram Veda Shastragama Vimaravatham Shammatam Shatsudantam Yo Vidyangsham Parvanotanumana Deshivangsham Sarita. We should take shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Krishna Bhakta, not to others. Why not? Because we have to get the high stage. We have to attain the high stage. So only Krishna can give us this stage as a devotee of Sri Krishna. And why Krishna devotee is the best than others? Narottam Das Thakur will describe later in Prema Bhakti Candrika why you should worship Krishna, Narottam Das Thakur will describe later. But here, at the beginning, in Guru Vandana, Narottam Das Thakur, he mentioned this. If you really want to Krishna Bhakti, pure Bhakti, then you have to go to Krishna devotee. You have to take shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, who is very pure Krishna devotee, who is following the path of Krishna Bhakti. From him, you can get this Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prem. When Sri Gurudev will bless you by his mercy, you will get this Krishna Bhakti, pure Bhakti in your heart. But at the same time, he must have his own bhajan. If he is not following this path, only just advising, then it will not work. First, Gurudev has to follow this path, pure Bhakti path, in a good way. He must follow his own sadhana. Because in Nyaya, Jiva Goswami Pad, he given very nice example there. Swayam asiddha katham param sadhayat. If Sri Gurudev, he has no realization, how he will send it to his disciples. If Gurudev has 100 rupees, then he can give 50 rupees from there to someone other. If I have 100 rupees, then I can give you some from this 100 rupees. If I have nothing, then how I can give you this? How I can help you? So first Gurudev needs to have this realization. First Gurudev has to follow his sadhana in a proper way. Then his disciples, they will get this pure Prem in their heart. You know, Bhakti Prem, their nature, the nature of Bhakti Prem is like water, liquid form. It's liquid form. Water is flowing from up to down. It's rolling from up to down, isn't it? Ever you have seen the water is going from down to up? No. Always it is flowing from up to down. So if Gurudev, he has this realization, this prema in his heart, then it will flow to his disciples' heart. So that's the point. When we are taking shelter, we have to take care about this, that we are taking shelter on the right place. On the right place. So, Jaharo prasade bhai ye bhavatoriya jai. Sri Gurudev. You know, in sadhaka, there is certain groups. Some group, they want Ananda from Shiva. And one group, very general one, they like to get this moksha, mukti. They want to cross only this samsara sindhu, ocean of this samsara, ocean of this material world, material life. Swam Bhagavan in Srimad Bhagavata, he said, if one will take shelter on Guru, very nicely he described this power of Guru. Nredehamadyam shulabham shudurlabham plavam shukalpam gurukarnadharam mayanukulena nabhashataritam puman bhavabdhi na taret swatmaha. Sri Krishna, he said that all the jivas, mainly the humans, they got a very rare form as a human. After they'll travel so many yonis, so many animal forms, so many other forms, then they'll get this form as a human being. So it's very rare, durlabha. One should not just waste this lifetime. We have to use this chance, which chance we got from Swam Bhagavan. He gave us this chance as a human to perform our sadhana, to perform our bhajana, to attain this high stage. So we should not just waste. We have to follow the path of scriptures. Plavam shukalpam guru karnadharam. How one can start his sadhana life, how one can get this success for his human life. Sri Krishna has said that he has to think that this human form is like a canoe. You know canoe? The small boat, which is sail. And he has to give this responsibility to control this boat, small boat, to Sri Gurudev. He has to offer this boat to Sri Gurudev, and he has to pray to Sri Gurudev, "O Gurudev, I am offering this life to you. I am offering this boat to you, so you should control it." If in a boat there is no good controller, then the boat in the ocean, it will not go in a good way, is not? Who will be the controller, the sailor, the main sailor for a ship? Captain. He knows everything. How we can control this boat, how we can achieve this target, goal, destination. So, captain must be very sincere and well known. He must have knowledge about this path in the ocean. So it's a big ocean, our material life, samsara, Mahasamudra. And our boat is very small. Millions of boats is there. So we should not just miss our path. We have to go to the lotus feet of Sri Krishna. So that's why we have to give these responsibilities to Sri Gurudev, who know this path very well. And we have to pray to him, "Please control this boat and take this boat to the target, to the destination, final destination." So when one will give this responsibilities to Sri Gurudev, what Krishna will do? Krishna said, "Guru karna dharam, mayanu kulena navasyatoritam." Then I will blow the wind, strong wind, on the sail, to the sail, in favor of me. I will blow strong wind to the sail of this small boat in favor of me. Then it will come to me very quickly. Very soon it will come. So that's why we have to take shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, who is very pure Krishna devotee. Jaharo prasade bhai ye bhavatoriya jai. By the blessings of fame, Sri Gurudev, we can cross this ocean of samsara. Krishna prapti hoy jaha hoite. He will cross this ocean, and then he will take us to the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, our final destination. Guru mukho paddo vakko hridaye kuriya vaikko ar na kori homone asha Sri Guru chorone roti ei she uttomagati je prasade pure sarva asha. Now Narottam Das Thakur said that after you will take shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, your duty is not end. Then Sri Gurudev will advise you about the truths of Sri Krishna. Sri Gurudev will advise you about Sri Krishna bhajan. And you have to keep faith, strong faith with these words. With this word. And you have to follow this word exactly how Sri Gurudev said. Then everything will happen nicely, in a good way. Otherwise not. If Sri Gurudev advised me and I am not following, then what will happen? Only I will get Guru blessings. That means I will get this purification by his blessings. But then, if I will not follow these words of Sri Gurudev, advices of him, if I will not practice by myself, then after I will get this chance, after I will get these blessings, I just waste this everything. We should not do this. We have to keep these all words in our heart and we have to follow. We have to know by these words I can get this stage. I can attain Krishna Prema. By these words I can attain Krishna Bhakti. Arana koriho mone asha. We should not keep any other desire from this material world. Why not? Because if we'll follow the words of Sri Gurudev, then all the other desire, all the material aspects will be fulfilled by his blessings automatically. We have not to think in that way. There is some point that according to needs, our mind always want more. It's good for your spiritual practices. But for material life, it is not good. How much you will catch, how much you will accumulate from this material world, your problem, your tension, your sickness will grow more. That means you are not collecting the happiness. You are collecting the distress, pressure, tension from this material world. So how much you need, exactly you need, that is good. And you will fulfill this all, everything. If you need more, if you have good consciousness, she will send you more. If you have not good consciousness, so according to your needs, you will send this everything. But for our spiritual life, we have to develop this desire. There, for our bhajan, for our sadhana, always we want to have more. We need to develop this desire to get more and more. Because the attention, attachment, desire, strong desire is the main point, most important point to attain Krishna Bhakti. The last point of Saranagati Uno, Anukulyasya Sankalpa Pratikulya Vivarjanam Rashishotiti Vishasya Goptritya Varanam Tatha Atmanikhepa Karpanne Sarvidha Saranagati. First, Anukulyasya Sankalpa. Second, Pratikulya Vivarjanam. That means first, Anukulyasya Sankalpa, you have to take a vow in favor of Krishna and Sri Gurudev. Pratikulya Vivarjanam, you have to leave all the activities, you have to forget all the activities which is against of Sri Guru and Krishna. Rakshishotati Vishasya, you have to keep strong faith, you have to trust him that he will save. Sri Gurudev will save you, Krishna will save you in anywhere, any moment, in any situation. And you have to give your responsibility to, you have to offer this responsibility to Krishna. Fifth, Atmanikhet, you have to throw yourself by speech or by mind and physically on the lotus feet of Krishna, on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. After that they will control your everything. And at the last point, it's very important, karpanya, desire, strong, very deep desire to attain this Krishna Bhakti. Only by this very strong desire you can get the heart of Krishna devotee. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami Pad, he quoted a nice sloka in Ramananda Roy Sambhad. Krishna bhakti rasabhavita mati kriyatam yudikuto pilapyate tatra lollam opi mulla mekalam jamma koti shukritair nalapyate. If you want to get one heart, a very pure heart, which is absorbed in Krishna Bhakti always, if you want to get such heart for you, then you need to get this strong desire. There are only one, this exchange. Only by this lalasha you can get this heart. Only by this strong desire to get it, you can get this heart for you, for your life as Guru. So if you want to open the heart of Sri Gurudev, you have to show this attention. Very deep, very strong attachment, attention and desire. Only by this you can open the heart of Sri Gurudev, and then he will reveal everything, all the truths of Sri Krishna Bhajan. He will reveal everything about the realization of Prema Bhakti. Then you can get everything, all the truths of Krishna Tattva. He will advise. Then sadhaka need to follow this word. Sri Guru Charanerati Eisha Uttamavati Je Prasade Pure Sarvasha. If you keep your faith on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, then you are not to desire for anything. Only by this you can get everything for both life, for your material life, for your spiritual life. Because when you'll get Sri Gurudev blessings, when Sri Gurudev will bless you from his heart, when Guru will be praised to you, then Krishna will be praised to you. It's connected. Jasya prasada bhagavat prasado. In Gurudevashtak, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti, he said, Jasya prasada bhagavat prasado. In front of you, you will not get Krishna. In front of you, there is no different form of Krishna, Gurudev. If you please him, then Krishna will be praised. It's connected, very connected with Guru to Krishna. That's why Nartham Dastakur, he said, Jahar prasade bhai Sri Guru Charanerati Eisha Uttamavati. When your mind will be focused on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev, that means already you are on the stage. You are on the stage of achieving Krishna Bhakti, attaining Krishna Bhakti. Then you have to leave all the other desire. Then you have to leave all the other desire and aspects from this material world. Sri Gurudev, by his blessings, you can achieve everything in your life. Chokhudan dilaje janme janme prabhushe Dibbo Gyan Hride Prakashito Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinashojate Vedegai Jaharo Chorito. Sri Gurudev. At the beginning, I say Narottam Das Thakur, he already said, Ajnanat virandhasya jnananjana shalaka chakshurun militam yena tasmai Sri Gurudev Gurave Namah. Sri Gurudev, he will open our eyes, Jnana Chakshu, and will open our this inner eyes for our spiritual life. You must know this Sadguru and the relation, the connection with your Guru, Sadguru. It's not for only this life, life before life, life after life. It's for every life. It's together with you. Until that time, sadhaka will get this stage. Until that time, sadhaka will engage himself with Krishna Shiva. Gurudev will be with his disciples. Always. Because he will open the eyes, then he will show the path, then he will hold our hand, and he will take us from this material world to spiritual world. He will take us from this material life to spiritual life. He will take us from this form to Manjari form. That's the responsibilities of Sri Gurudev, that he will engage us and he will offer our seva, he will offer our form, Manjari, on the lotus feet of Sri Radharani. He will introduce us to Rupa Manjari, to Ananga Manjari. He will train us to serve Sri Radha Govinda, that how one should serve Sri Radha Govinda, how one can praise Krishna. So, Guru Manjari, he will show us our Manjari Swarup, Siddha Swarup, and he will train all the points. He will show us the mood. He will train how to serve, how to praise, and then we can engage ourselves, sadhaka can engage themselves to the seva of Sri Radha Govinda. Not before this. Only Guru can do this. No one can do this by himself or herself. It will not manifest inside of you. It will manifest inside of Sri Gurudev. Gurudev will show us our Siddha Swarup. That's why Narottam Das Thakur has said, Chokhudan Dilagi Janme Janme Prabhu Shri. We are connected with him, with our Gurudev, not only for this life. He was my Guru in my previous life also, and he will be my Guru in my next life also. If in this life I will not engage myself to the Radha Govinda Shiva, I will not get this perfection. Because we are here to achieve this perfection, to serve Sri Radha Govinda. And Gurudev is training. He is sending us this knowledge. He is helping us to get this perfection. But it depends on our practices. If I will not get this perfection in this life, so I have to get again this form as a human. And that time also he will be with me, my Gurudev. Because that is his responsibilities. Every life for my sadhana, every life he will be together with me. Until that time, I will engage myself with this seva in Nikunja Kutir. So that is why for beginning of our spiritual life, we need to take shelter. Without his blessings, without Sri Gurudev blessings, no one can start his devotional life, spiritual life. No one can cross this ocean of samsara. No one can get this taste of Krishna Prema. No one can attain the stage of Krishna Bhakti. So, at the beginning, we have to take shelter on the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. So, for today is Guru Bandhana. Next days, I try to continue this every day, maybe 1 hour. We'll continue Prema Bhakti Candrika. Jai Nitai, Hari Bol.